everybody, good morning. It is 9 a.m. Thanks for clicking on WGRZ-Plus for Daybreak Plus, our streaming newscast.
I'll be right there.
Kevin will be here with the weather. We are loading the weather wall, right?
This is what
it looks before we've got graphics in here.
Isn't that exciting?
A little behind the scenes information.
Yeah.
So Kevin is sitting over there in the weather center.
Yep, and
we will be talking. Maybe we just don't want to load it because it's just not great.
No, it'll be okay.
The weekend forecast is not great, but today is looking beautiful. We started really cold today. We're going to warm up nicely. You need your sunglasses today, but we will also talk about weather for tomorrow for opening day of the Bisons and Bisons weekend, which one of the days this weekend not looking so good.
Who needs me? That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Glorious job.
I listen to you every once in a while.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice to have someone listen to me. We're still waiting for this to load. Hold on. I did click on it. Oh, let me try this again. No, it's loading.
Okay.
I got that circle of death. You know, when you're waiting for something to load, you're
Control Alt Delete.
Please.
Or just smack the side of it. Or what do we do with Nintendo? We would like blow in it and blow in the
blow in the cartridge.
It fixes everything.
Yeah, you're right. You did a good job. Let me do a test click, and we are fully loaded and ready to go. Can we start over? In
Shall we?
3, 2. Fantastic. Yeah, you are right. Sunshine today. It's going to be warmer this weekend, but we got some showers to check.
Can't we just have nice things? Warm weather and dry weather?
It's March.
I know.
It lures you out into the sun and then yanks the.
Is April looking better than March? Although March actually, Dan Russell was saying that March was actually really warm, like 7 degrees warmer than we normally are for March. Yeah,
because we had the 70s and 60s in there, but now we've fallen back. April's going to start kind of typical, I think.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll get some more golf in.
Good.
There you go.
Right. You talk about this. I'm going to go figure out what we're talking about for the rest of the show.
31 degrees right now as we record this. We'll make it into the 40s today. We'll go from sunny to mostly sunny to partly sunny for your day today, and into the 40s we go. Winds will pick up, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. And if you're by the lakeshore, 35 miles per hour today. There are no advisories, watches, or warnings. You may have seen a passing shower. Late night for the southern tier is projected. For your day tomorrow, it'll be dry for a majority of the day. I think the Bisons will be able to get their game in no problem. And I think some showers arrive maybe for the afternoon commute, and then a steadier rain arrives later on for your Friday night plans. Temperatures Friday will be up to 50 degrees, not as breezy. What we'll show you Saturday is the jury is out. Sunday, I'm more sure about Sunday than I am on Saturday, simply because of the placement of this front and where it will give us rain. Generally speaking, the chances for showers are greater Saturday for areas north as opposed to areas south, and I think Sunday we're all getting rain. Okay, so let me fast forward this because I do have a more specific graphic. 47 today, becoming breezy, and again, just maybe a spot shower south late night, like 10 p.m.-ish, okay? Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, dry for most of the day, and then showers arrive about 5 to 6 p.m. Wind not a factor tomorrow, and a high around 50, and then a steadier rain for your Friday night. Big variability with temperatures. It looks like a typo, but I reworked it. There's going to be a front, a dividing line sort of across the thruway, or maybe across 20A from west to east across western New York. So the temperatures in the Niagara County will be, 50, 56, but look at the temperatures you got by the NYPA line, like 68 and 63. That's like a 17, 18 degree swing from one zone to another. Let me cross over this way. So again, and Tuesday's the first day of April, Miss. So I think our temperatures will eventually, it's a cold start, high around 40, but our temperatures will sort of level out. We'll be into the 50s. I think Wednesday is another day with showers. So enjoy the sunshine today because we're in kind of a showery period.
Yeah, which is typical for spring.
Yeah, it's spring. The springs are really stubborn around here.
Yeah. Sometimes we never get a fall, but we always have a spring. It just goes from like summer to winter. But spring is my least favorite season.
Spring is my least favorite season.
Yeah.
March is my least favorite weather month, and we're both native Western New York.
Yeah, it's not great. Okay, but let's talk about Christmas season, shall we? And a brand new Christmas movie. Just 30 minutes ago, the Today Show made a huge announcement about a new Christmas movie that's going to be filmed here in Buffalo. We want to show you the entire segment that the Today Show had earlier this morning. Take a look.
Hallmark Media and the NFL and Skydance Sports, they're plotting their next project for the 16th annual Touchdown to Christmas. It's called A Holiday Touchdown, a Bills love story.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Here's Bills safety Damar Hamlin with the scoop.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's Damar Hamlin here from the Buffalo Bills with an early Christmas present. We have big news today. Hallmark Channel and the NFL have selected the Buffalo Bills in the 2025 Countdown to Christmas movie draft. Stay tuned this holiday season for the all-new Hallmark Channel movie Holiday Touchdown, a Bills love story. We're so excited to celebrate our team, our fans, and shout out to Bills Mafia. And our
We're trying to figure this out. We were thinking because it was Taylor and Travis in the first one.
Yes.
This is Josh Allen from the Bills and Haley Steinfeld.
It's just adjacent. Like, it wasn't like somebody played Taylor and Travis, and nobody will play them.
Right, okay.
But they inspired.
But it's the same sort of plot, right? I mean,
no,
not at all?
Not at all.
Are you going to audition for it? Will we give us a little Virginia accent? A little?
Well, no, I mean, I think in Buffalo. I think in Buffalo. No, that's Southern.
Buffalo accent.
When does production start, Carson?
Production kicks off later this year, and we'll film entirely at locations in and around Buffalo, New York.
I'm in.
The starting lineup will be announced at a later date.
So the Christmas movie is being filmed now, and then they're filming another Christmas movie in summer.
There are a bunch of Christmas movies being filmed right now. Yeah, but then they're going to have to come here in the summer, get all the Bills Mafia together, make it look Christmassy. And yeah, it'll probably be based on Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld.
I don't you think so?
Yeah.
Because the other one wasn't based on particular players.
It was based on
it was.
Travis and Taylor.
Oh,
because it was the Chiefs Christmas movie last year.
But nobody played them in the movie.
But it was like based on them, based on a true story.
Okay.
So this could be based on a
So they're going to have
story.
like somebody being the Bills quarterback?
Yes.
Falling in love with an actress?
With a Hollywood movie star.
Okay.
And then they mentioned, having a Buffalo accent. We've got to teach whoever comes here how to have a hard A.
Yeah.
A flat A.
Dude, I did not know that Buffalo had an accent until I went to Ithaca College, and 90% of the students are from East.
Yeah.
Connecticut and New Jersey and Long Island and New York City.
Yeah.
And they could immediately identify that I was from Buffalo.
One of my best friends here, her name is Molly.
Sure.
She went out to San Francisco. She's lived there for 10 years. She's changed the way she said her name.
Oh, how funny.
It's not Molly anymore. It's Molly.
Oh, really?
Molly.
Yeah.
Molly.
There was a guy.
Say it.
Okay, there was a guy who was from New York City. His name is Barry.
Barry.
That's how we say it.
Right.
But I drove him nuts because I would say Barry. Like, yo, I'm not strawberry. I'm not a blueberry. It's Barry. I'm a
Barry. Molly.
But it's Barry. So he taught me how to say Barry. And then I took 3 semesters worth of speech classes to try to get rid of the flat Buffalo A. Plaza, cat food, family. And
Cat in the Hat.
And around here we have a lazy eye too with firefighters.
Yes.
In high school.
But that's why we love working in our hometown, because we can say anything just how we want to say it, and everyone will know that we're Western New Yorkers and love us more for it.
And Mary Alice has a Buffalo accent, and we love her, and she's as Buffalo as it gets.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do too, and she has a Buffalo accent.
And Pete too. So there we go. Although Pete says closet.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to him.
I know. All right, so let's talk more movies, by the way. Yesterday we showed you Mario Lopez enjoying his time filming a Buffalo movie here also. It's a Christmas movie called A Christmas Spark. This one's gonna be on the Great American Family, not on Hallmark. But anyway, he's loving having Christmassy weather in March. Take a look.
Yo, Buffalo, I love you, but I don't know if anyone's told y'all, it is officially spring. What's with the snow? Snowing, and it's springtime. Flakes going in my eyes. This is wild. Y'all need to chill. When's it start getting warm? It's actually kind of cool. It's very, very cool because we don't get this in LA. But the show must go on.
All right.
Yeah. So he's been posting so many behind the scenes
very likable
things.
guy.
Yeah.
I kind of half goofed on him a little bit, but he's a very likable dude, and I hope he enjoys his stay in Buffalo.
Right. He's going to be here a while, and he's been going out and partying with the people, behind the scenes folks, and so it's just kind of fun to see his Insta stories that he's posting from around town. So that is called A Christmas Spark. It's going to come out obviously around Christmas time on the Great American Family. So now we know about the Hallmark Bills Christmas movie. There's also another Hallmark movie called A Newport Christmas that's being shot here right now. And then Mario Lopez. But Kelly Dudzik talked to Tim Clark from the Film Commission and has more details about even more that's being filmed here in Western New York. Take a look.
2025 looks very solid and very, very good for Western New York especially.
Buffalo Niagara Film Commissioner Tim Clark says film crews keep coming here for our architecture and our people. The Mario Lopez movie is the 8th shot so far this year in Western New York. It's one of 2 being filmed right now. The other is a Hallmark movie.
We have something starting in late April. We have a pretty good movie in May, June, and another shooting June, July. Those 2 are really much bigger.
And he says you can expect a steady stream of activity all summer long. You'll likely notice film crews in downtown Buffalo.
Downtown Buffalo could play for Chicago. We often twin for New York. We've even doubled for Los Angeles in the past. So it plays for anything and everything, and we think we're going to continue to use those strengths to our benefit.
And Clark can't reveal who's coming, but offered these clues.
You'll definitely know the people who will be in town this summer. One in particular is a pretty bigger star, bigger name. But I think you're going to start to see a lot of that. It's not going to be so uncommon and surprising. So it's kind of fun when you walk into a restaurant and see a familiar face.
At least one of the films is a period piece, and extras are needed for a bunch of these movies.
On a number of inbound movies, and the traffic is going to be heavy this summer, there will be a screaming need for a lot of extras.
On your side, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
Neat.
So Tim knew about the Buffalo Bills announcement, but he just couldn't tell Kelly yesterday when she was shooting that interview with him. But he's got a lot of secrets that he's keeping about these big movies that are going to be filmed here. So I'm
cool.
excited about it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
great.
on board, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, we will wait till you hear what we're going to talk about next. It happened on Daybreak earlier with Kevin and his strange knowledge of calendars. We'll take you.
Oh,
We're going to talk about it right after the break.
I have a quick correction to make too.
All right, right. Okay, so earlier this morning, Kev was teaching us something new trying to on Daybreak about the calendar. You got to take a look.
All right, go ahead. One thing, St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo are always on the same day of the week, and it's a Monday this year.
Is that right?
Yeah. St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo are always on the same day of the week.
I did not know.
Halloween and Christmas are always the same
day of the month.
Same
17th.
Same day of the week. Cinco de Mayo is May 5th. And it's, yes.
Are you serious?
St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo are always the same day of the week.
Christmas and what?
Halloween and Christmas are always the same day of the week. And if it's not a leap year, January 1st and July 4th are always the same day of the week.
You learn new things every day when you work with Kevin O'Neill.
Where are my car keys? I don't know. But no, I got 2 out of 3 right.
Which one was wrong?
I matched Halloween with the wrong holiday.
Oh, okay.
Okay, July 4th and Halloween are always the same day of the week.
Same day of the week.
But Halloween and Christmas, that was incorrect.
Okay.
So July 4th this year is a Friday. Mm-hmm. And so now we know that Halloween will be a Friday.
Right.
So, and that's it.
And you said Cinco de Mayo and
St. Patrick's Day are always the same day of the week. Yeah.
And my birthday.
And your birthday, yeah, will always be the same. And if it's not a leap year, then I think January 1st lines up with July 4th.
And so you were kind of surprised that I didn't know that.
No,
so I went on Instagram, and so I posted a video of you explaining the same thing.
Right.
And I asked people to vote in a poll on my Insta story saying, did you know what Kevin's saying? Because I'm like, am I the only person who doesn't know this? Out of the 12 votes and 51 votes, what's 12 plus 63?
Right.
51 people said no, they didn't know it either, and 12 people said yes, they did.
All right.
So,
sorry about that. So yes.
I'm glad that I wasn't but Pete just didn't get it, period.
No, I didn't explain it right. And I ended up getting 2 out of 3 wrong anyway. So July, every year, St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo will be the same day of the week. But more importantly, July 4th and Halloween, which are bigger holidays, and they'll always be the same day of the week.
Kevin, if you don't know, most of you know Kevin by now, but he your numbers, your brain.
Yeah,
I mean, the anagrams. Like you can take my name, just like you did AC Slater, and you're like, oh, it's Scarlet A.
Scarlet A or Car Steele.
Right. And what's Melissa Holmes?
Shameless Limo.
Shameless Limo.
Pete Gallivan is Vintage Lapel, and Patrick Hammer can be rearranged to Mr. Karate Chimp. You gotta do MR.
MR.
And then Mr. Karate Chimp is Patrick Hammer.
I love it
which works,
so much.
Which works.
It's
and then
so great.
Vintage Lapel.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones.
But you could look at like tiles on a ceiling and say, oh, there's 432.
I'm
cool.
kind of a weird brain like that.
And that's why you're so good at doing the weather.
But I'm not a well-functioning adult. Like my
you
wife,
lose your keys all the time.
My wife has more practical knowledge, and I'm more like mathematical, like beautiful mind type stuff, but not on that level.
Right.
But like I always say, I would win on Jeopardy, but then I would lose my car keys in the studio.
It's a perfect description.
So it's really smart. But again, and I did not know this because I don't think this diagnosis exists 30 years ago. But my mom, who taught learning disabled kids, really and earnestly, I'm saying this, that she told my wife that I think that Kevin's a little bit on the spectrum, and then years later, my daughter and I had a child, and my daughter Sienna has been diagnosed with autism. So it's very probable that I have some quirks and some wiring that's a little bit differently in my brain, where I could do math.
But it's learning how to use it the right way, also. That it can help you in some ways, and it can make you really fun at a bar.
Bertie, I'm kind of fun at a bar, but I wouldn't want to be there if it's too crowded.
So you're figuring it, yeah. I mean,
quirkiness, yeah.
Right, and you're such a good advocate. He's the best dad.
Oh.
And Jen is such a wonderful mom. Oh, I'm such a great advocate for the needs of Sienna and with other children with autism and learning their strengths and what makes them different and what makes them beautiful and wonderful children and making sure that they've got the same resources and the extra resources they need to be successful children.
I don't want to go too off on a tangent here, but that became a big thing. Our daughter was diagnosed early with autism, and so, but it's so tough to get everything that she needed, all the services. It became frustrating. And so my wife found an opportunity. She wants to help other people because my wife's the tenacious bulldog here to get all the services and all the I's you got to dot and the T's you got to cross and all the hoops you got to jump through just to get the services that you're entitled to. And so she's helping now. She's at a business that's called Cape. And
I was going to plug it if you didn't, but she's amazing. You got to look her up on social media.
She's helping now. She's helping other families that dealing with an autism diagnosis to get all the services that they are entitled to.
And starting a special ed PTA or trying to in the Lancaster
she's starting
district.
She wants to start a SEPTA, which is a special ed PTA, especially for a fantastic district. Lancaster's been awesome.
That's wonderful.
So that's it. So that's it. But again, it's very possible that my daughter got, if there is an autism gene, very possibly that she's neurodivergent because her dad's a little different.
Well, she's lucky to have you.
Hey, thanks.
Sure. All right, go do your number thing over there and talk with her.
Right. Well, and you should see my daughter talk about a solar system and planets and all that stuff. It's amazing. She is locked in. And I tell you, and I say this again, as a very proud father of an autistic kid, once a kid with autism gets into something, they really get into something, like dinosaurs or whatever. And for my daughter, it's the solar system. So she is going to be a world-famous astronomer, Melissa.
All right, we've got it on tape now.
She's going to discover stuff, man. I'm telling you, she's locked in already on the Kuiper Belt, the asteroid belt, and trans-Neptunian objects, and all. I don't know, what are you talking? Dwarf planets and anything. She can name all the planets and all the moons for all the planets, just about. 47 degrees for your high today. We go from sunny to partly cloudy, a little bit on the breezy side this afternoon. Maybe a spot shower working through late night, like talking 10 p.m.-ish across the southern tier. So I didn't make a graphic for that. Mostly cloudy for your day tomorrow. Dry for most of the day. Morning commute, dry. PM commute, maybe some showers, and then a more substantial rain late night. I think the Bisons will be able to get their 2 p.m. Home opener in. Their Saturday game, I think they'll probably get it in. The Sunday game, I think it's going to be too much of a widespread rain. That's of the 2 days of the weekend, I'm more confident with the Sunday forecast being a more widespread kind of a soaking rain. Saturday, it's going to be hit and miss. I think if you're in Niagara or Orleans County, you have a better chance for showers on Saturday. But then for your, the NYPA line, southern tier, I think you have a better chance to avoid showers. I do have a dot in the graphic, or a drop in the graphic there. So you're more likely to avoid showers. Notice the wide variance in temperatures. That is not a typo. Where it'll be around 68 in like Jamestown. but in the 50s in the southern, or in Erie County. And then Monday we start off with rain and then we improve. And the first day of April is Tuesday. Happy birthday, Lauren Hall.
Lauren Hall.
But it'll be around like 40.
Mm-hmm. No fooling.
No fooling. Mother Nature's practical joke. Below average temperatures to start our April, but we'll make it into the 50s with some showers for the rest of the week.
And we can all think summer-like weather, and the boat show is kicking off about 5 o'clock this evening, later tonight. So there's a new location for the boat show this year. It's in Elma. Natalie Foss was there during daybreak, and she has this for us this morning.
Well, it may be cold and possibly also snowing outside, but it's essentially 90 degrees in August here in the Salem Sports Park because we're here at the area's largest boat show. So we're here on one of the best boats here this weekend. They have a grill, full kitchen, so you've got your fridge and your grill with this mirror here that is supposed to be for the heat, but I think for me it would be something like a vanity. There's a sink, all the great stuff. And then here on the boat, of course, we find Rob. Rob, can you tell us a little bit more of what this boat has to offer?
It's got an opening sunroof, a full cabin downstairs with a stand-up bathroom, 2 beds, and what's unique about this boat is having a cabin on it. Typically, you can't ride up on the bow when it's underway. On this, you can because it has 3 wide dedicated bow seating.
So this is like the best boat of the weekend, right?
Yeah, this will be the queen of the show.
And how much is this particular boat going to run you?
A little under $500,000.
Amazing. So for all of the people who don't have $500,000 to maybe spend on a boat, which, you know, I assume would be the majority of people, what else do you have going on?
There's a boat here for every budget. Entry level, 17-foot runabouts, all the way up to this. Fishing boats, there's a sailboat, there's cruisers, ski boats, pontoon boats. Pretty much anything you're looking for, you should be able to find.
And it's not just boats here this weekend too, right?
No, there's going to be seminars on how to winterize your boat, change the oil, maintenance, cleaning tips. There's going to be a lot of educational things and stuff for the kids too.
And there's also a huge fish tank over there. Can you talk a little bit about why?
That's going to be about teaching people how to fish and different fish that we have in the area that you can catch, and it's really pretty impressive.
So all sorts of outdoorsy stuff going on here this weekend, even though it's freezing outside right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. It'll be fun seeing everybody and start to thinking about summer.
Awesome, Rob. Thank you so much. I know I am looking forward to summer as well. So the boat show starts this evening. So if you want to come out and look at some boats, make your way over to the Salem Sports Park. On your side at Salem Sports Park, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.
It's in Elma.
In Elma, yes.
Close to Moog.
Used to be at the field house. They moved around a lot.
That show's moved around a few places. And matter of fact, talk about absent-minded. I didn't do a live shot there. We lost a live shot because I misplaced the microphone. In between live shots, I was looking at boats.
In one of the boats?
And yeah, okay, Kev, you're a minute away. And I'm like, oh my God, where's the microphone?
Oh no.
So we canceled the live shot. We had to kill the live shot because I lost the microphone. I told you I'm not a well-functioning human being.
Right.
There's 10 letters in the word microphone, but I don't know where it is at a given moment.
Well, I'm glad that yours attached to you now.
Yeah, that's right. That's why, thank God it's a clip-on.
Yeah.
But I've also gone up to the roof, and then I've got, the microphone. I've had to climb back down and back up again, so then I'm on the air like.
There was a day you lost your phone, and I had to text Jen to find out whether you left it at home.
Yeah.
I mean, you were looking all morning long.
Yes.
And I don't know where you eventually found it.
It was on top. It's black. I need like a bright neon green phone rather than black. It's hard to find a black rectangle, but right. it was on one of the cameras.
Yeah, somewhere, yeah. Okay, so we've got the boat show, which is great for this weekend when it's raining, kind of yucky to go there and think about summer. And then the Bisons, again, they open tomorrow. Natalie will be out at Salem Field tomorrow morning showing us all the fun things with the Bisons. Again, if it does not reach 50 degrees, if you go to the game, you can turn in your ticket at the end and get another ticket to a future March or April game. Kids are free all weekend if you buy an adult ticket, so it'll be inexpensive for families to go if they can get the games in this weekend weather-wise.
Lots of sports on TV to watch, too. Golf on Channel 2, basketball, the Sabres on the road.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy your day, everyone. We'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m.